Welcome back, people, to Let's Play Shadowrun Returns. Let's see, where were we? I think we were, yeah, in the penthouse. We were about to return to the Seamstresses Union. You'll have to forgive some of the gruff. It's not long since I got out of bed. And so... Oh, this is different now. Okay, cool. Return to the Union. Despite Coyote's dear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses Union. Heads rise, and the front door of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see that her arm is much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burned skin. It will be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Ugh. Well, what are you doing standing here then? Let's see. Let's see. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled, bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her, missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet sparkle, and there is something new in her eye, fear. The woman has face down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? Oh yeah, great. Thanks, I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had a run that went bad. So I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer, it will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kabuta, my apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where their arm used to be. Mrs. Kabuta, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we'll discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honor. Okay. Now go. Bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Aw, that's so sweet. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Chopper. That girl is precious to me. It is not often we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for me and my little family, and I welcome you to my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. Whiz, I could use a bunk. You'll find more than a bunk, Chopper. There is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourselves. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Cyberdock, well, that one's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we need to know about that. Quite the entrepreneur. Indeed. Normally, I require a percentage of the runner's income to use this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play G-A-F-F-C on the piano. Cool. must speak to Dr. Cluve, or Mr. Cluve. The hull control bouncer is in the immaculate suit, stands as principally as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote's back. Looking a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. Well, the having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. I couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. I feel protective over the people here. Immensely. Toward anyone who walks through that door. They say be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. Heard anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it's the Ripper. People say a lot of things about what they don't know, or what they don't understand. Do you know where I can find a fence? I think Van Gras at the bar. Near the stage, dwarf with a cyber eye, can't miss him. Cool. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kabuta? I crawled in here after I awoke. Gobbly. Mrs. Kabuta took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Alright, I should be going. Catch you around. I'm not entirely sure what the awaking part is. I know that's when, like, the magic happened. Wyvern's Tooth. Van Gras. Speak to Van Gras. Van Gras is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and monitoring a runner standing nearby. All at the same time. He's an intense little man. Get the sense that he likes to look busy. Van Gras, make it quick. Biz is good. Do street work. You got anything for me? He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now, important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment. Tilts his head your way, but you can see that he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you come across anything you need to unload, come see me. Alright. The Wyvern Tooth. Can't enter there. Let's speak to Johnny Clean. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and serving the crowds at the Union. Alright, thanks for the tip. Where's the safe house? Piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Right. Played chopsticks, no. I'm gonna do the thing. As you slowly pick the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder. Immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend into this Union safe house. Cool. The entrepreneurial Mr. Skabuda has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment and high-end magical stuff and shit. Okay. This is, I think, the stash. Welcome. No bunks available. Great. Yeah, this is my stash. I'll take out a basic med kit. Okay, Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Little Sheen, you'll be okay. We'll see, it's gonna take years to work up this stuff. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area, watch some trivia or something. The young lady and I have work to do. Take it easy. I'll be here when you wake up. If you said anything about me going to sleep, just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. Alright? Let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote? I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. In the story. Aw. She's so angry. Whatever you say, kid. The one swift move, she sinks the syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Alright, speak to Coyote then. Well, it's better. Okay. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she is sporting a new shiny cyber arm, but now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks. Mrs. Kabuto will have me working it off for the rest of my life. She notices your expression. You look like you have something on your mind. I have some questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts, but what about him? He's dead. Holy dreck. Sam. Can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. He did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Yeah, I did too, I guess. You were friends? I saved my ass once. Got it. For us, it was more about me saving his ass, more than once or twice. But Sam just had a way of charming you, you know? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about the night? It's a pretty average night, a regular crowd as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake? Yeah, you know, I met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lips. I like gingers. Oof. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but for good. Back but good. Okay. Eventually, he got loud, and the way he sometimes did when he mixes drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kabuto wants him ejected. Mr. Cluve wasn't around. I can't remember why. So she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged them out. Dragged them out back into the alley, and that's the last I saw Sam. He said he got loud. You remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek. I know he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. I know he hated his mother, and he loved his mother. It was all pretty pathetic stuff. Right. Sam have any enemies? Enemies, it's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion, but no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where'd he live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. Okay. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick. Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see that he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. When he disappeared for a while. Then he disappeared for a while, and then when back he came back all better. Looked good even. Just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another look, run at it when I recover. Well, I got the gems, so you don't have to worry about it. Hey. What do you mean no credit? Who's it? Eric Mersman, T.B. Gruberman, David Fry, Algernon. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a bit of a break here, because my voice is giving out already, which doesn't really make much sense, but oh well. We'll be back shortly.